Just we had a discussion about, sir, I hope you people remember what is the control flow in nested try except finally blocks. Next and after that, what is the need of else block when the else block by default will be executed? We covered already, right? Okay. Sir, now the next very important topic what we have to discuss, sir, make sure you should aware, sir. Okay, various possible combinations of various possible combinations of various possible combinations of try. Can I spell out, sir, which keywords we are going to use? Try, except, else, finally blocks. Okay, finally blocks, sir. What are various possible combinations? Okay, we can take like this. Compulsory you people should aware, right? Okay, so now one by one the cases I will discuss for you people, so that you will get much clarity. Even you have several doubts in your mind, all those things by default will be clarified, right? Okay, remember that. So now just let me open Python editor so that you can okay, here just have a look once, sir. Sir, now anyway, yesterday we discussed the try, except, else, finally. This is the yesterday's program, already we covered, right? Okay, so now the first important conclusion. Okay, just I'm taking try, sir. Legend, just I'm taking try. Print off try I'm taking. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Okay, is it valid or not? Yes, make sure, sir, this one is invalid. This one is invalid. What is the reason for that? Yes, sir, without except or finally block, we can't take only try block. Okay, remember that. Without try, without except or finally block, we can't take a try block. Okay, so by mistake if you are trying to take only try, immediately, sir, invalid. Just have a look once how the Python is going to respond here. Just observe a bit carefully, sir, how the Python is going to respond. Okay, sir, just d colon Durga classes py test.py. Okay, sir, have you observed, right? Syntax error, EOF while parsing. So the conclusion number one. Okay, here just have a look once. The conclusion one is, sir, whenever we are writing try, compulsory except or finally must be required. Are you getting that? So try without except or finally is always invalid. Are you getting that? Is always invalid. First conclusion, sir. Sir, anyway, just I'm talking about all these things, sir. Okay, like this is the first one. What we have to take? 1 minute, please. 1 minute, sir. Is it valid or invalid? This one is invalid only. Okay, test one.py I'm taking, sir. Here just have a look once, sir. This is our first case, whatever we discussed, sir. Sir, now I'm ready to go for second possibility, right? Just have a look once, sir. What is my second option is, just I'm taking only except, sir. Are you getting? Only except. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Only except I'm taking. Is it valid or invalid? Invalid, right? Rajesh, we will discuss all those combinations. Don't worry. Sir, is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Sir, only except. Without a try, how you can take only except, sir? Without a try, how you can take only except? Yeah, have you observed, right? Invalid syntax. So that's why, sir, without a try, only except a block is not recommended. Remember that. So second, without a try except is always invalid. Like, sir, you know already we covered, right? Second case. Sir, third one, you know, sir, third one. Okay, third possibility what I'm taking, sir? Else. Third possibility I'm taking else, print of yellow. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Yes, man. Is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Not required to keep any explanation, sir. Fourth one, sir, only finally block. Okay, finally without a try. Only finally without a try. Sir, can you please tell, is it possible or not possible? Not possible, sir. Okay, like not required to keep any explanation about these combinations, right? Sir, if you want to, without a try except or finally, you are not allowed to take a try. We are not allowed to take a try because else is optional. Else is optional. That's why without, whenever we are writing try, compulsory either except must be required or finally must be required. Without except or finally, we are not allowed to write a try block. Okay, point number one. Second point, without a try, only except a block or only else block or only finally block, you are not allowed to write it. Sir, except block, else block and finally block should be associated with the try only. Clear? Up to this? Sir, any explanation is required up to this? Is clear for all of you, right? Sir, that's all. These are the four things what you people should be aware. Now I'm taking try. Listen a bit very carefully, sir. Try, sir, print of hello. I'm taking print of hello. Next, except I'm taking. Except I'm taking, sir. Print of, sir. Except like this, I'm taking, sir. Don't worry about that. Okay, sir. Like I'm taking, sir. Try print of try like it. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Array respond, is it valid or not? Yes, try followed by except perfectly it is valid, sir. Perfectly, this one is valid, no problem at all. Next I'm taking try, sir. Next I'm taking try block, print of try. Sir, take very special care, sir. Finally, I'm taking next print of finally. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Respond. Is it valid or not? Divya, sir, try I'm taking, but I'm not taking except. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Respond. Here much clarification must be required. The people who are coming from Java background, you people can feel more comfortable than sir remaining people, I'm sure. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Then 100% pakka it is 100% pakka is valid or invalid. Okay, make sure, sir, this is perfectly invalid because sir, you are taking try block, so some risky code you are taking, sir, without keeping except block. What is the need of try, sir? Without keeping except block, what is the need of try? That is your doubt. Correct, right? Yes, some people are the people who are telling invalid. Their doubt is, sir, you are taking try means risky code you are holding. But without handling, why you are taking this code, sir? Why you are taking like? Now observe a bit very carefully my explanation, sir. Sir, now I have try block is there, sir. Sir, my situation is, boss, there may be a chance of raising an exception. There may be a chance of raising an exception. I don't know how to handle that exception. So no problem, abnormal termination, no problem. But before abnormal termination, can you please close my database connection? Please. Can you please close my database connection? Okay, sir, inside finally. So close database connection. Regarding inside finally, can you please close database connection like you can able to write? Have you observed, right? So within the try block, there may be a chance of raising an exception. Sorry, sir, I don't know how to handle. But no problem, abnormal termination. But please, before abnormal termination, can you please close my database connection? The biggest advantage is, even if it is abnormal termination, but your database will be closed properly. That is the advantage of try finally block. Remember that syntactically, try followed by finally is always acceptable. Remember that, sir. Okay, sir. Now, sir, if it is really valid, can you please execute this code? You people may ask. Regarding, can you please execute this code? You people may ask. Have you observed, right? Try. Okay, finally. Let me execute this one. Let me execute this. Sir, can you please observe the try finally? Is it a valid syntax or not? Array respond. Is it a valid syntax or not? Yes. Okay. Make sure, sir. That's why, sir, this case especially, most of the people are having the doubt. Okay, sir, without except, how you can take only finally under try? Sir, like now it is clear, sir. maybe a chance of raising an exception inside the try, but I don't know how to handle. I want abnormal termination. I want abnormal termination. Okay, if exception raised here, abnormal termination. Okay, but before abnormal termination, can you please close my database connection like this, right? But anyway, in this case, is it normal or abnormal termination? Arpita, is it normal termination or abnormal termination? It is a normal because exception not raised. It is exception not raised. If exception raised, then abnormal termination. But exception not raised, normal termination only. Sir, try followed by finally executed, right? Okay. Then immediately master, sir, can you please show abnormal termination also? Okay. Now I'm taking try. I'm taking print of 10 by 0. I'm taking print of 10 by 0, 10 by 0. Yes. Now there may be a chance of arithmetic exception, but sorry, no except block abnormal termination. But before abnormal termination, please, sir, can you please execute finally block? Because I require to close my database connection. Can you please execute like now? Have a look once, sir. Observe, try, finally. After that, abnormal termination. Everyone can able to understand, right? So try finally, after that abnormal termination. That's all, sir. So this is the sixth one. Try finally. Is it valid or not? Array respond. Try finally. Is it valid or not? Yes, perfectly valid code only. Next, I'm taking, sir. Sir, try. Okay, here just have a look once, sir. I'm taking, sir, next case. Here see this one. Try, except, else I'm taking, sir. Try, except, else I'm taking. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Array, try, except, else. Is it valid or not? Yes, no problem at all. No problem. Sir, if there is no exception, try followed by else. If there is an exception, try followed by except. Try followed by except by default is going to come. That's why this one is perfectly valid combination only. Remember. Sir, now the next possibility, take a bit very special case, sir. Okay. What is my next option, sir? Try followed by except I'm taking. Try followed by, sir, else I'm taking. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Try followed by else, try followed by else I'm taking, sir. Can you please confirm, is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Yes, make sure 100% pakka this one is. 100% pakka this one is valid or invalid? Yes, please confirm. Invalid, because whenever we are writing else block, compulsory except block must be there. Are you getting it? Compulsory except block must be there. Without except block, we can't write else block. Remember that, sir. So now if you want, observe that. I'm taking this possibility. What will happen, sir? What will happen? Have a look once. Try else. Immediately, have you observed syntax error, invalid syntax? Because except block is not available. Whenever we are taking else block, compulsory except block must be required, sir. Without except block, you can't take else. Remember this one? Okay. Now I'm taking except block. Now I'm taking except block. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Ray, is it valid or not? Valid. Can you, what is the answer by default we are going to get? Try followed by valid. Try followed by Ray, try followed by, what is the answer we are going to get? Try followed by else. Okay. Try followed by else, by default we are going to get the chance here, because there is no exception. That's why try followed by else we are going to get the chance. So sir, try else, this combination is invalid combination. Remember that, sir. Okay. Now I'm ready to go for next case, sir. You have to tell whether this one is valid or not. 1 minute, sir. Here have a look once. Try I'm taking. Next, and after that else I'm taking. Try I'm taking. Else I'm taking. And then finally I'm taking. and then finally I'm taking, sir. Try, else finally. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Ray, respond, man. Is it valid or not? Just now I told. Just now I told conclusion. What is the conclusion? Conclusion should be clear. Sir, without except a block, we can't take else block. By mistake, if you are taking else block without except a block, immediately syntax error by default you are going to get. Okay? Invalid. Remember that. Invalid. Okay? Now, have a look once. Have a look once. Syntax error by default you are going to get, sir. Okay? Remember that. Sir, that's this is the, sir, ninth possibility, right? Now, sir, another thing, sir. Sir, I'm taking try block I'm taking. So print of try block I'm taking, sir. Next, here except block I'm taking. Except, sir, x. So this is except block I'm taking, sir. Okay. First except block I'm taking. Next, sir, second except block I'm taking. Except y. So second except block, sir, I'm taking, sir. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Array, try followed by multiple except blocks, valid or not? Try followed by multiple except blocks, valid or not? Yes. What is the problem with that? No issue at all, acceptable. Remember this one, sir. Similarly, try followed by, okay, try followed by, here, sir, I'm taking except, try followed by except block I'm taking. Just have a look once, sir. Try followed by except I'm taking, and then else I'm taking, another else I'm taking, like this one. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Sir, how many else blocks we are taking? 2 else blocks I'm taking. Is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Sir, try except else finally. In this syntax, try except else finally. In this syntax, sir, at any point of time, you can take, at any point of time, you can take a try. Only one. How many except blocks? Multiple you can take. Else, compulsory it should be only one. And finally should be only one. Remember this one, sir. Else, how many else blocks you can take per try? Only one. How many finally blocks you can take? Only one. How many except blocks you can take? Any number of except blocks you can take. How many try blocks you can take? Only one try block. I hope clear. Okay. Multiple else is not allowed. Multiple finally are not allowed. Okay, like that, sir. Where is that? Where is it? Sir, let me execute this code so that you people can able to confirm. Okay. Have a look once. 2 else blocks I'm taking, sir. Immediately invalid syntax. Are you getting? Similarly, if I can take, sir, 2 finally blocks. 2 finally blocks. You know, sir. 2 finally blocks I'm taking. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? 2 finally blocks I'm taking, sir. Sir, is it valid or invalid? Okay. Yeah, 100% pakka invalid, sir. What is the reason for that? Is 2 finally blocks are not allowed. By mistake, if I'm taking 2 finally blocks, observe syntactical mistake again. Clear? Yes. Sir, up to this, any explanation is required? Okay. That's all. This is the 12th option, right? Okay. Now I'm taking, legend a bit very carefully, sir. What is the next option I'm going to take is try I'm taking, sir. Try I'm taking. Sir, print of try block. Print of try block I'm taking. Print of try. And then print of hello I'm taking. Print of hello I'm taking. And then except, sir, print of except block like this I'm taking, sir. Have you observed, right? What I'm trying to do? What I'm trying to do? Is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid, sir? Invalid. Remember that. Invalid. What the reason? Sir, between try and except, in the middle, you are adding some statement. Okay. So because of this statement, try will become alone, except will become alone. Are you getting right? Try will become alone, except by default will be separated. Then how it is the valid, sir? Like you may ask. Are you getting? Syntax error, right? Okay. Next, similarly. Okay. Similarly, now have a look once, sir. Suppose I'm taking try is there, sir. Try is there, no problem at all. sir, except, and then I'm taking print of hello, and then I'm taking another except block, sir. Another except block. Sir, now I'm taking, can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Array, is it valid or invalid? Invalid. The same reason, because how you can take independent print statements between two except blocks? By mistake, if you are trying to take immediately, error by default you are going to get that. So that's why this one is invalid. Remember that, sir. So is it possible to take some independent statement between two except blocks? No way. Is it possible to take some independent statements between try and except blocks? No way. Remember that. Next, one more option, sir. One more possibility. Here, observe that. Next possibility, sir. Here I'm taking like this. Next, after except blocks, after except block, I'm taking. After except block, I'm taking. Next, assume that this is the finally. Sir, can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Obviously invalid, because except block and finally in the middle some statement how you are allowed to take, sir. That's why between try and except, or between two except blocks, or between except and finally, or between except and else, we are not allowed to take any independent statements. By mistake, if you are trying to take, immediately error by default we are going to get, sir. Are you able to understand? Ray, are you able to understand up to this? Okay, clear. This is a bit important point, sir. Similarly, even in between except and else also, even in between except and else also, have you observed? Is it valid or invalid, sir? This is also invalid. Make sure, sir. Prepare, sir. This is except a block, and then else block I'm taking. In the middle print statement you are taking, so it is invalid syntax. Make sure, sir. Okay, just I'm documenting all these things for you people. Okay, like observe that. Okay, next, observe a bit carefully, sir. Next thing I'm taking, can you please tell, is it valid or invalid, sir? Try except I'm taking, followed by sir, another try I'm taking, finally try except try finally. Can you please tell, is it a valid syntax or not? Try except try finally, is it a valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Why, man? Omkar, what is the problem? Good. This type of discussion highly recommended, because some people are telling valid, some people are telling invalid. Okay, make sure. Okay, assume that except I'm taking, this is also except. Is it valid or invalid? Try except. Is it valid or not? 100% pakka. This is the valid. Remember this one. What is the reason is, sir, here if you observe, try except, with this one try except block completed. Sir, I'm starting again next try except. Okay, this is one risky code, this is the handling code, again this is the risky code, and this one is the again handling code. That's why perfectly valid. Try except. Try is the answer, because no exceptions, only try blocks got printed. Okay, well, legend, that's all. Sir, now I'm taking, legend a bit carefully, sir. Try except, try finally, like this I'm taking. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Array, is it valid or not? Yes. What is the problem with that? What is the problem with that, sir? What is the problem? Is it valid or not? Yes, perfectly valid. No problem at all. So first time try we are going to get the chance. Next time try followed by finally is the answer. Now have a look once. Try first time. Second one, try finally is the answer we are going to get. Further are there. Try except if else can we write? What is the meaning of that? You want to use if else. You want to use if else. What is the problem with that? Okay, you are allowed to use, because here 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. This one is valid. Now here just observe that. So here I'm taking if x, if 10 greater than 20, if 10 greater than 20, sir, print if, next and after that else I'm taking else print of, else I'm taking. Print of, else I'm taking. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Array, is it valid or not? Yes, man. Actually, this thing we should not bring in our exception, but anyway, it should not. Is it valid or not? What is the problem with that? What is the problem with that? Here, make sure try except already completed. Try except already completed. This block is the meaningful. After that, if else I'm taking. After that, if else I'm taking, sir, there is no link between first one and second one. First one properly completed, sir. Second one properly completed. What is the problem with that? What is the problem with that? Sir, this else is nowhere related to try block. This else is related to if block only. Sir, else is related to if block. Now, Abjan, what is the answer by default? We are going to get try else, because try no exception completed. Is it true or false? False, false. That's why else part is executed like so. This is also valid. Don't get confused. Okay. Next, sir, very important terminology. Just to take a bit very special case, sir. Sir, I'm taking try. Listen a bit very carefully, sir. Try I'm taking. Sir, within the try, I'm taking another try, print of another try, print of another try. I'm taking next except block. Okay, print of okay inner except block. Inner except block I'm taking, inner except block. Okay, like I'm taking next finally okay print of inner finally block, inner finally block I'm taking, sir. Sir, now observe a bit very carefully. Except I'm taking, sir. Except I'm taking, sir. Print of okay except block I'm taking. Can you tell is it valid or not? Please respond. Is it valid or not? Valid. Yesterday we discussed it, right? We can take a try except finally. We can take a try except finally inside the try block. No problem at all. Inside the try block. No problem at all. Yes. Are you getting try somewhere? Some output by default we are going to get perfectly, sir. So inside the try, we can take try except else finally. No problem at all. So nesting try except finally is always possible, sir. Is always possible. If you want, here just observe, yes, it is possible. Now, can I take same thing? Can I take same thing inside except block? Inside except block, is it possible or not? Array, I'm taking inside except block. Can I? Is it possible or not possible? Can you please observe that? Yes, we can take no problem at all. Syntactically, perfectly valid. Syntactically, perfectly valid, sir. So we can take try except finally in the case of okay. Here, just observe that. Okay. Can I take inside finally block? Inside finally block? Can I take that? Here, just observe that. Finally, inside finally, I'm taking like this. Sir, finally, inside finally, I'm trying to take 1 minute. Sir, this is finally block. Finally, inside finally, I'm taking try except finally. Inside finally, I'm taking try except finally. Valid or not? Can you please confirm? What is the answer by default we are going to get? What is the answer we will get? Try. And then finally. In the finally, inner try. And then inner finally. So, like it is a valid, sir. Okay. Inconsistent use of tabs and the spaces. It is the indentation problem, but don't feel that it is sir invalid. It's a valid indentation problem. Maybe where is the problem? Yes, line number 7 is the problem. Line number 7. Okay, sir, I hope everyone can able to understand, right? So this one perfectly itself is acceptable, no problem at all. Okay, next any other cases are remaining? Just let me talk, sir. Sir, can you please tell any explanation is required about these things? Yes, ma'am. Any explanation is required about these things? Sir, now, can you please, last one, can you please confirm, is it valid or not? Try, except, next and after that, try else. Try, except, try else. Is it valid or not? Try except, try else, valid or not? Remember that. Remember, sir, this one is invalid. Sir, try except completed. Try except completed. But the only problem is with this one. Sir, in this you are taking else without except. Else we are taking without except. That's why immediately you are going to get a syntactical mistake, sir. Okay, remember that. Here, just one more thing, sir. One more thing I want to talk. Sir, it is invalid anyway. We covered already, right? Sir, now can you please observe that? Can you please observe this particular case? I have to explain, sir. Here, have a look once very carefully, sir. Try, print of try. Next and after that, I don't want to take. No problem. Sir, this is under then finally. Print of finally. Okay. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Valid or invalid? Ayo, respond. Is it valid or invalid? This is about my syntax, right? Is it a valid syntax or invalid syntax? Please respond. Okay. Remember that. So it is 100% pakka invalid. The problem is for this try, except is available, finally is available. For this try, where is the except? Where is the except or where is the finally? Inner try. Sir, you are taking one try without except or finally. That's why syntactical mistake. Are you in a position to understand? It is telling indentation problem. At line number 6. Okay, no problem at all. Now, can you please observe that? Sir, still line number 5. What is the problem with this? Let me type again. Okay, here just observe that. Sir, can you please oh, it is by default considered as like that? No. Here just observe a bit carefully. What is this one? Except, print of except, like I'm taking, sir. Now have a look once. Okay, don't worry about that. The problem is, I hope you people in a position to understand. Sir, this try, where is the except block? This try, where is the except block? Like it is always going to, because my Python is going to consider this except block is related to this try. This except block is related to this try. That's why so better to keep indentation properly, like it is expecting. Are you getting? That's why we are getting indentation error, sir. Observe that. So this except block you have to take under this try, but you are taking somewhere else. That's why like it is showing indentation error. Are you able to understand, right? Sir, make sure, sir, even if you are taking try inside the try, inner try should be associated with either except block or finally block. It is the mandatory. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Sir, make sure these are various possible cases what you people should aware clearly, right? Sir, almost, do you know, sir, 23 or 24 combinations we listed, sir. If you just go through all these 24 combinations, then you will get much clarity. But before that, let me conclude, sir, whatever conclusions we had. Sir, simple point by point, just a legend, sir. Whenever we are writing try block, whenever we are writing try block, sir, whenever we are writing try block, compulsory, can you please tell, sir? Compulsory, we should write either except or finally block. Rule number 1, it is very clear, that is without except or finally you can't write a try block. Clear, right? Next, whenever we are writing except a block, compulsory try block should be there, except without a try is invalid. Okay, remember this one, sir. If you are taking only except a block without a try is invalid. Remember. Next, similarly, okay, whenever we are writing finally block, compulsory try must be required. Finally, without a try, is always invalid. Remember this one, sir. So next, there is one important point we covered about sir, except block. Of course, how many except blocks we can take, sir? Can you spell out how many except blocks we can take for the same try? We can take multiple except blocks, no problem at all, but we can't take multiple finally blocks or multiple try. Okay, multiple finally blocks or multiple try, remember that. So we can take multiple except blocks for the same try. Are getting for the same try, but we can't take multiple else and finally blocks. Multiple else and finally blocks. Remember that, sir. Next, sir, whenever we are taking else block, compulsory. Whenever we are taking else block, compulsory except block must be there. So else without except. Else without except is always invalid. Remember this one, sir, is always invalid. Okay, so try whenever we are taking except else block, compulsory we we have to take except block, sir. So without except else is always invalid. Remember that. Next, one more point, sir. Sir, try except else finally. Divya, observe this point. Your doubt is going to be clarified. Sir, try except else finally. Sir, in this, order is important or not? Anyone, can you please tell? Order is important or not? Okay, remember, order is important or not? Sir, first compulsory we should take try only. After that compulsory you have to take except only. After except we have to take else. After else you can take finally, sir. Sir, order is important. First I want to take else block, and then except block, and then finally. Observe that. First I want to take else except, and then finally I want to take. Observe what will happen, sir. Here, have a look once, sir. I'm taking something like, okay, first I'm taking try. Next, and after that else block I want to take, sir. So first I'm taking try. Next, and after that else I'm trying to take. Sir, this is else I'm taking, sir. And after that except block I'm taking, and then last finally I'm taking, sir. Observe, try else except finally. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Because I told order is important. Try except else finally. First except and then like. Let me compile immediately. Syntax error by default we are going to get. I hope you people can aware syntax error by default we are going to get, sir. Remember that. Okay, so that's all. This is what you people should aware, sir. Next, sir, that's all. Next, we can define try except else finally inside the try block or inside except block. Okay, like here order is important. Okay, next, last conclusion, sir. Make sure we can take try except else finally inside try block. You can take, sir. We can take sir, try except finally inside try block. You can take inside except block. You can take inside except block. You can take inside else block. You can take inside finally blocks also you can take. That's why, okay, inside finally blocks also you can take, sir. That's why nesting try except finally blocks is always possible. Nesting try except finally blocks is always possible. Remember this one, sir. Okay, that's all. These are various combinations of try except finally blocks, sir. Sir, most of your doubts by default got clarified. Still, if you feel, sir, this one is a valid or invalid, if any combination is there in your mind, please let me know so that I can explain, sir. Yes, all the possible combinations are covered. All possible combinations are covered. In which order we have to take? Order is important or not? Yes, try finally except. Is it order? Is it valid or invalid? try finally except invalid. Try finally except invalid because order is important, Rajesh. Next, else block has to be with the try and except both. Yes, sir, whenever we are taking else, compulsory except must be there. Whenever we are taking except, compulsory try must be there. Without try except, you can't take else block. Cohen, correct. Any other doubts? Okay, can I expect everyone can able to understand in which order we have to take? Sir, else is a child of try except. No. What here parent and child, such type of things are not there. Remember that. Parent and child, such type of things are not there. The total thing is separate blocks, each one. Okay, that's all. Clear, sir? Still, if you are having any doubt, sir, you may get some doubts, I'm sure, sir. Still, if you are getting any doubts, what you can able to do here, just you can execute automatically by default, your doubt will be clarified. Still, if you are not going to get, sir, let me know. I will explain that, sir. Okay, that's all. Next, what is the next subtopic we require to discuss, right? Sir, that's all. These are various possible combinations of try except finally, else finally blocks, right? Sir, the next thing is types of exceptions. Types of exceptions, right? Sir, there are all exceptions in Python are divided into two categories, right? All exceptions in Python are divided into two categories. Sir, one division we covered already, syntax errors, runtime errors, and so on, we covered, right? But here in Python, here the division is based on usage. Sir, all exceptions are divided into two categories, right? One is predefined exceptions. One is predefined exception. Second one, sir, predefined exceptions are also known as inbuilt exception. Second one, sir, user defined exceptions. Are you getting? Predefined exception. Second one, sir, user defined exceptions. So based on our programming requirement, we can able to define our own exceptions, right? Such type of exceptions also known as customized exceptions. Are you getting? Such type of exceptions by default considered customized exception. Predefined exceptions also known as inbuilt exceptions. Remember these ones, inbuilt exceptions. These are Python's inbuilt exceptions like this, right? Okay. So all exceptions are divided into two categories based on behavior. One is predefined exceptions, which is provided automatically, which will provided inbuilt by the Python. Next, some exceptions we can define based on our programming requirement. Those things are by default considered as user defined or customized exceptions, right? Sir, let me go for one small example about predefined exceptions. Yes, let me go for, okay, sir, let me go for predefined exceptions. Do you know, can you please tell any predefined exception available in the Python? Any predefined exception available in the Python? Anyone, can you please tell? Zero division error itself is, sir. Next, UOF error, type error, value error. All these things are nothing but, all these things are by default considered as Python's predefined. Sir, the exceptions which are raised automatically by Python, the exceptions which are raised automatically by Python whenever a particular event occurs are called okay, predefined exceptions. Remember these ones, are the exceptions which are raised automatically by Python. Are you getting? Which are raised automatically by Python whenever a particular event occurs. Whenever a particular event occurs, such type of exceptions are by default considered. Whenever a particular event occurs, such type of exceptions are called predefined exceptions or inbuilt exceptions, right? Sir, we are not required to raise automatically. Python itself is going to raise this, sir. Sir, very simple example for that. Sir, whenever we are trying to print 10 by 0, are you getting? Whenever we are trying to print 10 by 0, sir, 10 by 0, automatically Python is going to raise zero division error. Correct or not? Automatically Python is going to raise zero division error. So this thing is by default considered predefined exception. Are you getting zero division error? Sir, this is the Python's exception, inbuilt exception, right? Similarly, whenever we are trying to convert input value to int type, but the input is not properly formatted, then we are going to get value error. If you want example, sir, just observe that int of, I want to convert int of ten. Int of ten. Sir, ten is not a number. Ten is not a number. Then immediately we are going to get value error. Remember, whenever a particular event occurs, automatically Python is going to raise such type of exceptions are by default considered as predefined exceptions. Up to this, whatever we covered are predefined only. But sometimes based on our programming requirement, we can able to define our own exception. Such type of exceptions are called user-defined exceptions or customized exceptions. Sir, this part is a bit important. Being a programmer, sir. Can I continue? Are you able to understand up to this? Because all these things are already discussed things only in the last sessions. In the last sessions we covered. Next, a predefined zero arg exception, n arg exception. So I don't think Cohen. What is the meaning of predefined zero arg exception, n arg exception? I'm not sure. Okay. So now just take a bit very special care about this one, sir. User defined exceptions are customized. Sir, now I have one small doubt, sir. Most of the times, we may have this type of things. Suppose assume that in the ATM machine, are getting in the ATM machine, you withdraw the money several times by using ATM card. Assume in my account only 10,000 is there. Are you getting? In my account only 10,000. Only 10,000 is there, sir. Sir, now I know 10,000 is there, but I'm trying to withdraw 20,000. Are you getting? I know, sir. 10,000 rupees or dollars. Dollars, I don't think. Maybe in America, how ATM machines are there, or is it there or not? I don't know. Rich Cohen. Sir, assume I'm talking about India. Okay, I know, sir, it is there. 10,000 rupees is there in my account. Now I'm trying to withdraw 20,000. Can you please tell immediately what will happen? Immediately, I know it is not there in my account. By mistake. I may get. If I'm getting, then I can enjoy. Like, sir, whenever we are trying to do, immediately, the corresponding program is going to tell insufficient funds exception. Are you getting? Insufficient funds exception. By default, we are going to get, sir. Correct or not? Insufficient funds exception. By default, we are going to get, and it will be stopped. Sorry, I can't continue your request. Insufficient funds exception. By default, we are going to get. Clear for all of right? Are you in a position to understand something like it? May not be exactly same thing, maybe. So some similar type of word by default you are going to get, sir. Okay, like next, do you know? So what this insufficient funds exception, sir? It is not Python's inbuilt exception. Based on our programming requirement, we are raising this exception, man. Remember, we are defining this exception. We are raising this exception whenever this particular event occurs. Such a type of developer-defined exception, programmer-defined exception is nothing but user-defined exceptions or customized exceptions. Clear? Are you able to understand? Ray, respond, man. Are you able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. Do you know sometimes you may have in India, especially olden days, sir. Suppose if you want to recharge your mobile, I want to recharge my mobile, sir. Then now these days apps are available. Mobile apps are available. With the mobile app, matter of just 1 minute, I can able to do that, sir. Or before few years, easy recharge is there. Something like we have to approach some shop wala will send a request, easy recharge like. But earlier, at the beginning days of mobile, prepaid mobile. Do you know, sir, we will have some cards. Are you getting? We will scratch card we will get. Then I have to scratch that card. Then a big number by default you are going to get. That number I have to enter in my mobile. Then automatically my mobile balance is going to be updated. Correct? Anyone did such a type of thing? 16 digit number, sir. Number. Okay, one scratch card they are going to provide. Then we have to scratch that. Then a big number by default is going to come. That number we have to enter in our mobile. Then only it is going to be happen. Sir, assume that it's a big number, sir. 90, BA, next and after that 8 and so on. Something like, sir, 120, 4 is there, sir. This is the number what we have. Most of the time, sir, what the people are going to do is they never going to enter this number in their mobile, man. Actually, they got this number. They never going to enter this number in their mobile. What they are going to do is, last digit 3 they are trying to enter. Are getting 3 they are trying to enter, because maybe you may balance may be updated. Anyway, safe side we have this one. Let me try this one also. Some people are going to try like this. Some people are going to try 1 2 5 also. Are getting 1 2 5 also. Some people are going to try 1 2 5 also. Okay, if you know by mistake maybe it is a valid code, then automatically my mobile may be updated with the balance. Some people are going to do these type of things also. First they will try 1 2 3, and then they will try 1 2 5, and then you will get alert message. If you are going to enter wrong, your mobile by default will be locked. Then is going to enter original number. Are you able to understand, right? Sometimes you may have this type of experience in India especially. Yes, ma'am. Anyone did this type of thing? Yes, here just observe immediately. If you are going to enter like this, so you are going to get the exception invalid coupon code exception, invalid coupon code exception, something like, or invalid number exception, something like by default you are going to get, sir. Okay, so here then immediately you are going to get invalid coupon code exception like. So if you are getting invalid coupon code exception, so it is not the Python symbol, then automatically, it is based on our programming requirement that the mobile software is implemented, sir, to raise this exception if the user is going to enter invalid coupon code. I hope clear for all of you, right? Are you able to understand? Sir, where it is not Python's inbuilt exception. It is not Python's inbuilt exception, sir. Based on our programming requirement, we have to define these exceptions, right? Okay, sir, that's all. DEF, here DEF. So just recharge. DEF, recharge like this is there. Sir, some number. Okay, in the if a number is not valid, just a pseudocode I am writing, sir. If number is not valid, then automatically raise so and so exception, invalid coupon code exception we have to raise. Are you able to understand? So we require to raise this exception based on our programming requirement. Python don't know any information about this one, right? Such a type of programmer defined exception are by default considered as, sir, these customized exceptions are, sir, user defined exceptions. Clear? Slowly you people are getting clarity. Are you getting? So we can define based on our programming requirement. Sir, another best example, I want to implement this example in my program, sir. Another example, best example, sir, matronymial site. Are you getting? Matronymial site. So my matronymial site will provide support from 18 years to, sir, 60 years only. Assume that, sir, 18 years to 60 years, sir. Sir, a user can able to register with the age in between 18 to 60 years only. Okay, like we have to do that. Sir, now I will ask end user, enter your age. Okay, then def register, he is going to enter the age, right? He is going to enter the age. Assume that if age, sir, by mistake this person entered age 99 years. Are you getting right? This person entered age 99 years. Immediately my application is going to raise too young exception, please wait some more time. Definitely you will get the best match. Are you getting that? I have to provide. Boss, your age is too young, it seems. Please wait some more time. Please wait some more time. You will get the best match soon. Like we have to tell. Are you able to understand? What is this too young exception? Is nothing but customized exception. Sir, again. Remember this one, sir. Similarly, if a person is trying to register with 14 years only, with 14 years only, 14 years in India, the government is going to give left and right. Are you getting right? Left and right. Then immediately you have to write too old exception. Too old exception. Your age already crossed marriage age. Already crossed marriage age. No chance of getting the marriage. Like I have to provide. Are you getting that? Your age already crossed, man. You can't get the marriage in this life. Like I have to provide, so that you can able to understand. Okay, like, sir, what is this too young exception? What is too old exception? By default considered yes. Okay, our own programmatic exception. We here, who is the responsible to define? Programmer is responsible. Clear for all of you, right? Are you able to understand? Okay, that's all. Next, how to define this? That part I will take care, sir. Every exception in Python itself is nothing but, every exception in the Python itself is nothing but itself is nothing but, do you know, sir, class only. That's how you can able to define. That part I'm going to discuss. Okay, clear? So in Python, how many types of exceptions are there? In Python, how many types of exceptions are there? Two types. So what is the first one, sir? Inbuilt exceptions. Inbuilt exceptions. Second one, sir, programmer defined exceptions. Remember this one, sir. So how to define and raise customized exceptions? You people should aware, sir. How to define and raise customized exceptions. Customized exception. Because Python no inbuilt exception, but our own customized exceptions Python don't know. That's why compulsory. We have to define. Compulsory we have to define. We have to define and we have to raise explicitly, right? How you can able to do that? That part with example I will discuss. Don't worry, sir. So first point you people should aware clearly, right? What the first point is? Every exception in Python is a class only. Remember this one, sir. Is a class that extends usually that extends exception class either directly or indirectly. Remember this one, sir. Base exception somewhere we covered, right? Okay, like this one. How you can able to define? Sir? Very simple. Sir, I'm writing a class. Sir, in Python we never discussed about classes, correct, right? But anyway, just very easily you can able to understand. Don't worry, in the OOPS concept I will discuss in detail. But if I'm missing this one, then you may miss one valuable concept. That's why roughly you can able to expect how to define classes. Sir, I'm defining class name. Regarding class name, if this class is the child of some other class, here within parentheses you have to take, sir, parent class. Remember this one, sir. Parent class name you have to provide. Whatever the class name, this is just I'm defining class or something like this. Okay, class like this, right? Next, def underscore. I'm taking underscore. Init. I'm taking underscore. Something like a constructor function. Remember this one, sir. This concept is called something like a constructor function. So here this one is always going to take self means, do you know the people who are coming from Java background? This means what? Current object, right? In Python we are always going to use what? The self. Remember that self. Next, some message, some argument. You can pass any argument. Okay, any argument like self dot msg is equal to arg, something like I'm taking, sir. So now take a bit very special care, sir. This is just a normal class. How to define? If the parent class is not there, you can sir remove the parenthesis, no problem at all. Class name class name def. Sir, what is this one? This concept is nothing but constructor. Remember that, sir. Sir, now I want to define two young exception class. How you can able to define, sir? Yes, can you please guide? Class, can you please guide, sir? Class, two young exception I want to define, sir. Class two young exception, class two young exception. Two young exception is my class exception class name. Next, two young exception should be child class of exception. Usually we are going to take exception, right? Should be child class of exception. Okay, remember that. And you are going to pass some message. You are going to pass some argument for this. Hey, please wait some more time. You will get best match soon. Such type of thing I have to provide. That's why def underscore init init. Can you please guide? What is the meaning of underscore init? I respond underscore init. What is the meaning of this one? Constructor. Okay, constructor concept. Okay, this part we are going to discuss in the OOPS concept. Don't worry, sir. Just a matter of 2 lines, sir. Then you can able to feel, oh, this is nothing but customized exception. That's why. Okay, sir. Now, sir, what I have to take, sir? Self. Every instance method, including constructor, should compulsory contain first argument should be self only. Remember that, sir. Okay. So next, you can pass some argument. Okay, self dot message is equal to arg. Message is the predefined variable. Message itself is the predefined variable. Whatever you are passing argument, that argument by default will be will be assigned to message. That's all, sir. So this is about self dot message is there is one predefined variable is there. If you are going to write this exception, which description you require to provide? Regarding which description you require to provide? Sometimes, do you know, if I can take print of 10 by 0, print of 10 by 0, what you are going to get? What we are going to get, Divya? Yes, Rishi. If you are going to take sir, print of 10 by 0, what we are going to get? 0 division error, 0 division error colon divide by 0. Correct or not? Divide by 0 you are going to get, divide by 0 like. Sir, do you know this one is name of the exception? Name of the exception. This is called message of the exception. Remember this one, sir. What is this one? Message. Message of the exception is this one. Okay. Here I hope you can able to understand. What is this message is nothing but description. Okay. Like that's all. One exception class is ready. Ready, sir. One exception class, predefined exception, I define. Can I go for second one? Second one also. Class two old exception. Two old exception. Okay. Like everything is always the same. Oh, two exception classes we defined, no problem at all. Up to this, any doubts, sir? Yo, respond. Where you are passing, sir, I'm just defining that, sir. I'm just defining that, sir. Defining that, sir. Okay. Like now, can I go for next one? After this is the clear? Yes. After this is the clear? Okay. How to call, how to create object, and how you can use this one. That part I will take care. Don't worry about that, sir. Okay. Now take a bit very special case, sir. Sir, now I'm taking int age is equal to int of input of enter age. Enter age. Okay. Enter your age, man. If age greater than 60 years, if age is greater than 60 years, sir, can I continue this request? If age is greater than 60 years, can I continue this request? Array, respond, man. Can I continue this request? No, I have to stop. Sorry, man, I can't continue. And you have to raise some exception. Raise keyword. Are you getting what is the keyword we require to use, right? Raise keyword. Which exception you have to write? Two young exception. Two young exception. With what description we require to use, sir? Raise two young exception. With what description you require to use? Please wait some more time. Please wait some more time. Definitely. Please wait some more time. Definitely. Yeah. definitely you will get best match soon. You will get the best match soon. Yeah, like this I'm taking, sir. Okay, this is it. Else, sir, elif. Can I use the word elif? Elif, age lesser than 18 years. In India, less than 18 years marriage is nothing but illegal, sir. Illegal. Okay, minimum 18 years should be there to go for the marriage. Then automatically rise to old exception. Rise to old exception. Sir, now what answer I have to tell? Your age already crossed marriage age. No chance of getting the marriage in this janma. No chance of getting marriage. Okay, no chance of getting marriage. Like this I provided, sir. Okay, that's all. Next, else, sir. Oh, else, man, his age is not less than 18 years, his age is not greater than 60 years, then automatically you require to provide more meaningful, or getting you require to provide more meaningful information, right? What the print of, okay, thanks for registration. Thanks for registration. You will get the details. You will get match details. You will get match details by mail, something like you are going to take. That's all, sir. Okay, I hope you can able to understand, right? So this is how to define our own exception. How I'm using sir, this one. How I'm using this one, sir, in our program. Some people are asking, sir, why you reversed young in old in young? Just for funny purpose, man. Beyond that, nothing. Rich Cohen, just for funny purpose. Beyond that, nothing. Okay, sir, actually here to old exception, here to young exception we have to get. Okay, like now observe that. Now observe Python test.py. Okay, enter proper age, man, 20 or otherwise 99 years. If his age is 99 years, what will happen? Yes, if age is 99 years, what will happen? Okay, now have a look once, sir. Okay, now enter age 99. Sir, 2. Have you observed, right? Sir, immediately rise to old exception. Please wait some more time. Definitely you will get the best match soon. When is going to get the best match? Already you people aware. Okay, next, let me run again. Sir, enter age. Okay, this time, sir, 10 years only. At the age of 10 years only, he required marriage. He required marriage at the age of 10 years only. Now observe that. What will happen? Immediately, to old exception. Your age already crossed marriage age. No chance of getting the marriage. Remember that. Let me run again. Again. Okay. Sir, 20. What is the best age for marriage? For the gent. What is the best age for the marriage? There are several people are there. Bachelors are there. Best age for the marriage for the gent. Okay, 23 to 25. Okay, remember that. 23, 24, 25. Sorry, if after 25, if you are going to marriage, then automatically it is the late age marriage only. Remember that. Okay. Are getting senior citizens. Okay. Age, enter age 25. Anyone there? Whose age crossed 29, 30, still bachelor? Anyone there? Salman Khan, these kind of people are applicable for cinemas only. General life, around 25, you have to go for marriage. Okay, remember this one, sir. 27, 29, 31, these type of things are not acceptable. The people who are not yet married, whose age is above 25, immediately after completing this class, upload your profile in the matrimonial site. Highly recommended. Good programming practice. Okay, now let me execute this code, sir. Observe that. So thanks for registration. You will get batch details soon by email. Everyone can able to understand, right? Okay, I hope you people can able to understand. Okay, that's all. This is what you should aware, sir. So is it possible to define our own customized exceptions or not? Yes, man. Remember that. Okay, compulsory. It is a common requirement in the Python, man. But how you can able to define? Sir, beyond our level, we went in this case because we don't know class and so on. Just for basic idea purpose, I provided, sir. Is it clear? Is it mandatory to write the custom exception where we are using, or we can write and keep separate? For Sardi, we can write and keep separate. No problem at all. Need not be here. Okay, that's all. Next one after that, if you are going to provide 18.6 or something like, it's not normal problem is going to come, sir. Okay, like remaining things, just a basic idea I'm providing. Create a function, common class, import that function. Yes, we can able to do that. No problem at all. Next, rise is a keyword in Python. Are you getting? You know, right? Rise is a keyword in Python. Just like our Java, throw keyword is there, right? Throw keyword in Java. Sir, in Python, we are going to use what? Rise is the keyword. Usually, rise keyword best suitable for customized exceptions, but not for predefined exception. Predefined exception, Python already aware at what time it has to rise. But customized exception, Python don't know. That's why we have to rise explicitly. For that, which keyword we require to use, right? Rise keyword we require to use. Clear? Are you able to understand? Okay, that's all. This is about you people should aware. Arpita, you are asking something. I didn't get you. What is the art in this program? What it means? Can you please repeat? Arg is yes. Arg is the variable whatever we are passing. Have you observed, right? Here, this is the object creation. What we are doing here, whatever message we are passing, it will become argument to constructor. Remember that. Okay, this argument we are assigning to predefined message variable. Because of that, while printing, have you observed this message is coming? This message is coming. So I hope you can able to understand whatever the message we are passing, like this, right? Sir, here arg, either name should be arg or any other name I can use. Can you please tell? Either name should be arg or any other name I can use. Any other name you can use, no problem at all. Next, but message is any name I can use or fixed? Message, MSG, it is the fixed predefined variable. Have you observed? Self is always predefined variable. Next, this is always predefined. You can't change. Only arg you can able to change. That's all. So these are various things what you people should aware, sir. Okay. So in the next session, we will talk about how to implement the logging. Okay. This is more enough related to exception handling in the Python. Remember that. So next in the next somewhere in the OOPS concept, I will discuss about much clarity about these things, right? Okay. Like, I mean, what is the class? What is the constructor? These in the case of OOPS concept somewhere we are going to discuss in detail. Nirmal Kumar, don't worry about that. Okay. Block means our own class names, our own variable names, our own identifiers. Nirmal, black color means our own. Next, blue color means here keywords. Blue color means keywords. Next, and after that, red color, violet color, these things are coming means literals. Next, this red color, I mean this rose color, this rose pink color, this color is nothing but literals. Red color means class names, predefined class names. It is varied from editor to editor. In the edit plus, it is recognizing like that. Now, can we take base exception? If I can take base exception, what will happen? Please. If I can take base exception, what will happen? In general, we can go for exception. If I can take base exception, what will happen? Enter age, some 27. Have you observed, right? Yes. Okay. So I hope you can able to understand. Next, line number. What that? Scroll down the 25 examples I just noticed. I missed them. We take both. Completed, right? Rich Cohen, you are talking about which one? 25. various possible combinations. Okay, that's all, sir. These are various things, various things what you people should aware, sir. Okay, sir. Next.